And with manager Mark Clifford after today's 1-0 defeat at Solihull Moors in the FA Cup, Cliff, can you just sum up that for us, please?
Yeah, you know what, from a game plan point of view, I thought we executed it really well. We rode our luck first off, but the plan was stay in the game as long as we can. We know, we've got goals in us, and I thought we'd get one today. I think we've been unlucky. And let's see if we can express ourselves second half. Let's not do what we did at Boston and not start well and go down in the game. And for that, I thought the lads did fantastically well. We got to half time and said, right, now let's try and play. Now let's try and give us something different. Let's try and be a bit more creative. And I thought we was, and I thought we was unlucky.
You look at that second half kind of period, the 20 minutes or so, where I think we dominated. We have 3 or 4 good chances. If it wasn't for a couple of worldies from the keeper in goal, you could be walking away with a win here. Just how happy were you with that response of going behind?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, because what a group we have. And I just had him in the huddle then, and I just told him how proud I am of them as their manager, that they've given me everything. And it's great to see. It's great to come to these places. For me, the occasion, it's a nice occasion, but I just want to see them do themselves justice, and I thought they did today. I thought to a man, they was excellent.
And not just the players, but all of the club, yourself included, your staff. What can you take from this experience? Not just today, but the run overall.
Just something to be proud of, Ultimately, I suppose we've made history for the club, and we've been in the fourth qualifying round for the first time. I think it's important that we take stock and understand how well we've done to get here. We've had a tough draw, 2 tough draws really. But I just want them to now to kick on, in the league and in the trophy and in the not senior cup, because I'm hungry, they're hungry. We're bitterly disappointed, and there needs to be a backlash now from this. Is
that what it's about now moving forward? Just taking this atmosphere, this togetherness that you've built, going into and putting it into league form, I guess.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we've just said in there, now guys, let's bottle this up, this feeling. And let's go and take it out on the opposition that we come up against next, because whilst we've been scraping through results, 1-0s and 2-1s or whatever, we've been playing really well and missing those chances. And I think the lads now to a man have just all said, do you know what, let's crack on now, boys, and it's great to hear that in there.
We all know the ambition of this football club. It's well documented whether yourself and the chairman want to go. Do you look at then the results against Boston and the performance today, and does that give you the belief that we can go and compete against teams that are higher up in the pyramid?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be competing with teams like Boston and teams like Solihull. We shouldn't be. But ultimately, if you put a good group together and you have belief and you've got some idea of how you want to play on and off the ball, it gives you half a chance. And the lads listen to a man, and Frex and Scotty have been brilliant, and we work really well together in terms of making sure we're set up right, making sure we're identifying threats, even in game. We're talking all the time. Scotty's coming down and saying, I can see this, and so we're making little adjustments to make sure they aren't hurting. So it's really good. I think the future's still really bright.
And finally, Cliff, from me, there was 127 away fans this afternoon. It felt like 1,027. Just a word on them and how they've been, throughout the whole competition and the season.
That surprised me that you said there was 127. It did feel like there was 200, 300. They made a noise throughout the game. Just again, such another proud moment for me to stand in this box in a kind of stadium like this with our fans out singing their fans and getting really behind the team. And again, just similar to Boston, just want to thank each and every one of them for the time, money, effort, support and commitment for the whole of this FA Cup run. And hopefully people keep coming back down to Greenwich Avenue. Hopefully we can have a run in the FA Trophy, but ultimately for me it's about the league. And thank you to the fans. Keep coming down, supporting us. It's really important and vital to us.
I was going to say, I came on the pitch towards the end there, as you rightly deserved the applause, and took that from them. It's just a fantastic occasion, for the club, for them, and that's what we need to build on as a club, isn't it?
Absolutely. And again, in the huddle, I just said, look, listen to them. We're in the huddle, and I know the boys are disappointed. I'm talking to them about how proud I am, and ultimately we can hear the fans. I said, now they deserve your time. Go and give them the time that they deserve, and just a massive, huge thanks from all the club. I'm sure Chris and Joe, and I'd like to thank them as well. So massive thanks.